Hello, my name is Mark Lowe and I'm with Trivista. I want to show you some of our international LTs that we have available for sale at all of our 13 locations. These international LTs standing behind me all have Cummins motors with automated transmissions in them. One of the many features on international LTs that are better than their predecessor is the doors. The doors, which we'll show you a little bit later, are a lot stronger than the ones on the other trucks we had. The mirrors are sturdier, they do not make wind noise, and they're really nice mirrors. One of the great features on these international LTs is the defrost. Early this morning when we started to line up these trucks, they were all the way froze over. And in a matter of minutes, they're defrosted. With all of our used LTs, we have a factory-backed warranty that we can put on them for 2 years, 200,000 miles, or 1 year, or 100,000 miles. With those warranties, that covers engine after treatment, there's towing, there's rear ends, transmission, electrical systems that can all be covered. So even though you're buying a used truck, you don't have to worry so much about a real expensive repair bill. These red LTs behind me are, even though they are red, they do meet FedEx specs for their owner-operators. These international LTs have collision mitigation, adaptive cruise, and battery disconnects all on them. I'm going to talk about some of the features with the LT. Now, the LT was designed with drivers in mind. They used drivers on tests, and they listened to them and what they wanted. So right before you get into the cab, one of the things is the door handle's big enough that you can have a big heavy winter glove on. You don't have to take your gloves on to open it up. As you can see, the door is a lot stronger. There's easy access here. The door, this is strong enough to hold a person without ripping it off. One of the things on the international LTs that's different than internationals in the past, they used to have the air horn button on the steering wheel. They went back to putting the air horn up here where it's easier to reach. You're not trying to find where the air horn is when you're turning. Another thing that these trucks have, they have fifth wheel slides and fifth wheel unlocks. So you can actually unlock the fifth wheel after you have it dollied down without having to get back out and pull it. They also have where you can shut off intermittent, the lane assist. They also have this unit up here on the windshield that reads the road signs, so it tells the truck how fast the speed limit is. So if your driver's not paying attention and comes into a speed zone, it's going to beep at them and say, hey, you're going too fast. We do have USB ports to plug in phones, plus the old cigarette lighter. They do have this nice place here to set a phone that you don't have to worry about it falling out. And as you can see, the whole design of the inside of the LT is very nice and new. Your fuses are really easy to get to over there, and they even went as far to know that somebody might leave a drink up there, it might spill, so there's actually a drain in the fuse box, so if something spills there, it just drains right out of the cab. You got easy cup holders here and a storage. Just a real nice interior in these trucks. Plus you have your storage that Navistar's had for years up here. This is to toggle between your screens. You actually have 4 places at the corners of the screens that you can pick what's displayed in there. You can pick ambient temperature, speed, actually the load, how much load you have on the back, or any other thing that the truck reads that you want to know. Boost, you just have a wide range of things to pick from. Plus you still have your old style gauges too that a lot of people feel comfortable with. So you got the best of both worlds. You got your digital displays and you have your manual displays. Now I also want to talk about the new switches. In past, the switches would wear off and you couldn't read what they are. These are laser etched, so they won't come off. And then you have your city horn here. Now also on an international LT, you have your gear shifter is over here, but this is also your Jake brake. So all you do is pull it back for number 1 setting, number 2 setting, number 3 setting, and then all the way forwards, all the way off. You are available to keep it in manual mode, like if you're coming out of the field, you can push this, and that is manual. These trucks do have power divider locks, your hill start aid, where you can turn it off if you don't want it to hold on when you're at a traffic light on a hill. When you let off the brake and you put the gas, it'll hold it for a second, so you're not rolling backwards. Your light switches are easy to reach over here. You have a lamp check button, so in the morning when you're doing your pre-trip, you just press this button and you walk around and all the lights cycle through, your turn signal, brake lights. The only thing on your pre-trip that the lamp check does not check is your reverse lights. So, but all the other lights are on the lamp check. You have your work light here. And then your temperature controls are all down here, easy for the driver to reach. You do have, we talked earlier about the max defrost button. We're best in class on defrost. Right behind me we have the 2018s. We do have other year models, the 19s and the 20s available at all 13 of our locations in 5 states. So give your sales representative a call to find out more.